Okay, so this is actually a question that has been solved that actually has some interesting consequences, like where you go to find a lunar eclipse and stuff. So we have over there the sun, and then we have these big parallel light rays. And this is actually a little bit of a lie, because this isn't actually how light works. So sun, earth, big parallel light rays. You all cool with this? Okay. So then there's some object, right? Like usually the moon out here kind of in the way. Yep. You guys see that? And so what do I expect that thing to do? Well, yeah, I mean, I sort of expect that these light rays that are coming, oops, that one missed. Crap. Back that one up. Okay, so those light rays are going to hit this thing, right? And then there's going to be kind of a hole here, and there's going to be the kind of shadow of this object cast on the Earth. You guys cool with this? So to do the kind of dumbest version of this question, which is literally like, how big would I expect that area to be? You need to establish some stuff that's fairly hard to establish.
What the size of the moon?
Yeah, so first things first, you need to know how big the Earth is.
How big the sun is, probably.
Right, which is not actually that easy to establish when you think in terms of experimentation. It's pretty easy to go Google it, but to find out how big the Earth is, you need to do the other problem that we did. You remember the one with the ship and how far you can see and how far it is? You have to do that, but backwards, because you want to know how far it is. So you have to get two ships, right, and go out and do this kind of experiment. Or you can go pick a mountaintop or something and kind of fiddle around with this. Okay? So that'll get you the curvature of the Earth, which will eventually get you the size. That's circa something like 3000 BC. Somebody figured that out? Then you have to know how far this is. You also have to know how far the Earth is from the sun. You want to spend a minute and figure out how big the sun looks.
None of these are constants, by the way.
Yeah, these things all vary a little bit, so you'll have to kind of figure them out roughly and then call it close enough.
This is why it didn't wind up on the practice.
Yeah, so this thing is super not easy to do, but you can actually like sit down and draw some similar triangles and maybe start to figure it out.
You could also focus on light rays in one.
Yes, you could use a giant lens to fry people with this thought. Sure. That'll also work. You could make the death pool, but big. So, yeah, there's some similar triangle thoughts that'll get you through a little bit of this. But that's really kind of where this comes from. Cool? That's the closest I'm going to get to actually doing this problem today. Cool.